All right, so before I jump in and actually create this vocal comp, I want to explain to you what a vocal comp is and some of the pros and cons of employing this method of vocal production. So if you're completely unfamiliar with what a vocal comp is, it's when you have the vocalists record their parts for multiple takes, and then after they're done recording, you choose the parts that best suit the production from each take. So you may take a phrase from take one, another phrase from take two, and then another phrase from take three. You put them all together and you have one cohesive vocal take. This technique is usually used a lot in pop music, but you can use it in any genre. I like to use it as a good way to take stress off the vocalist. Sometimes when you are focusing on just having one great take, the vocalist will get inside their head and they'll do worse off as if you were to say, hey, you know what, we're going to get a bunch of takes and then we're going to pick the best parts later. So they're not under so much pressure. Also, vocalists sometimes don't like to do overdubs, so this will ensure that a minimal amount of overdubs will be used during your vocal tracking session. Now, the cons to this is that sometimes a vocalist doesn't give the same exact take over and over, making it harder to edit a comp afterwards. So you have to speak to the vocalist, find out what they feel more comfortable doing, and obviously you always go with what the vocalist wants, because if they're not comfortable, no matter what method you use at that stage of recording, the take won't be its best. All right, so now that we know what a vocal comp is and the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly parts of it, let's jump in and make the first comp of our verse.